The next track is, for me, at least for me and my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? We always argue between I'm in it and Blood on the Leaves. First of all, get in the comments below. Let me know, what do y'all think? Y'all think I'm in it is better than Blood on the Leaves, or Blood on the Leaves is better than I'm in it? I think in the long run, Blood on the Leaves has definitely, you know, evolved to be the better track. But when I first heard this for the first 5 months, I'm in it had to be on replay for me. I'm in it was probably hands down my most played song from Yeezus, because it was Bon Iver was just like, and when you hear it, it was like the Kanye demon. This is the sex Kanye. This is the Kanye who's literally talking his shit right now. This is back, and the production was just all over the place. And again, the Shatta boy. The Shatta is literally just having the dialogue, and it's all just coming together. This is some shit that we have not heard. Alright, this was some new shit to me. Stop calling me Scam Likely. This was some new shit to me. So we...
Damn, your lips very soft. Neck, ears, hand, legs, eating ass. Your pussy's too good, I need to crash. Your titties, let them out, free your last.
When I heard this, I was like, this nigga telling this shit. Like, let it run it back. And then, like, holy shit. Wait, the girl going, ooh, ah. She's moaning to, oh, that's crazy. She's moaning, I never realized that. She's moaning to the, oh.
Damn, your lips very soft. As I turn my Blackberry off.
Oh my God.
And I turn your bathwater on. Need to crash. Your titties, let them out. Free your last.
And then you hear the demon in the background. The demon voice in the background, because this is the demon coming out now. Like, that shit is so crazy. Cause I never realized the ooh, oh my God, that is crazy. That is crazy. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't go on vlogs and blah blah. I listen to myself. I like this. Like, this is crazy.
And I needed condoms, don't look through the glass. Chasing love on the bittersweet. I was lost, eating Asian pussy. All I need was sweet and sour sauce.
Fuck you for that, Kanye. By the way, I was like, that is so fucked up. All right, I can say that you can. You're not Asian. You don't even got an Asian girl. All right, that's crazy.
Then we turn the shower off. That's all them can do. Say what? Shunting, you're a bad man thing.
Like, well, how do you go from the demon? You go from like the whole demon drive, and you talking all the freaky shit, and then you got the Shatta boy now doing this, and then you want to switch it to what we about to go into, and then there's such a transition again. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Oh, my bad. Man, don't fuck. I ain't even pressing. How, in what way? This shit killed my vibe. I'm hitting on the bro. I'm hitting on the thing. What is pausing it? What is pausing my Spotify? I got the mouse in my hand.
That's right, I'm in it.
Oh, maybe it's because it's jumping, and then I got the keyboard. Oh man, okay, we won't do that shit. We'll just do it next.
I'm in it. That right.
This is so crazy because this is literally the third transition now. We are in the third transition of the song.
Need that wet mouth, I know you need that reptile, she cut from a different textile, she loved it, then she came like, ah!
See what I'm saying? The whole distortion thing with the screams and shit. He had screams in literally kind of every track, and I see that he kept up that theme. I love that part of the album. Like, I love the little, like, that shit is crazy. That is a nice touch, man. This is why I had the argument of like, which track is better? Because I feel like it goes hand in hand. Like, the transition in this track is crazy. The lyrics are crazy. The demon in the background. Everything about this track, the Shatta boy, it's just wild how, like, it all comes together, too. Like, Bon Iver just doing his thing with the vocals. you just transcend into like this angel, like y'all know I'm not really good with words either. But when I hear the song, I be singing along. I don't know what I be saying, but I be singing along. And he just like it just transcends you where you're just like feeling like you Ric Flair and shit. You know what I'm saying? You just damn, I'm looking kind of angelic right now. Holy shit. Hold on. I'm looking kind of angelic. But like that.
They be ballin' in the D-League. I be speaking
Swahili. I don't understand what that meant by that. They be ballin' in the D-League. I be speaking Swahili. You can also speak Swahili and also be just a bum. So, I mean, that's not really saying a lot. But we're going to let it pass because that's how the song ended. The only problem I really had about that track is just how it ended. I feel like we could have got a better ending from Kanye, but... You know, it's Kanye. So, and now we get into probably the, arguably, the best track on the album, which is Blood on the Leaves. A lot of people will argue that this is the best track. I don't know, man. Between I Minute, Blood on the Leaves, and Guilt Trip and Send It Up, those four back to back to back to back, like this album instantly became one of my favorites after listening to it again and again and again from the following years. But Blood on the Leaves, man, I gotta say, man, this is probably one of the most heartfelt tracks. When you really listen to it, man, you listen to the emotion. I am so mad that I didn't go on the Yeezus tour. I've never been to a concert, but I'm so mad that I didn't go to the Yeezus tour and actually see this live because I feel like this performance has to be crazy, man. The sound capturing all that, like, it's just crazy listening to this song whenever you in some type of mood, man. It just makes you like
strange fruit.
And I hate when people say, "Oh, the only reason the song is good is because he sampled, what's I forget, I don't know a name, don't come in my head. A lot of y'all probably looked it up too, but like he sampled the song from the old days, and you guys saying that's what makes up the song. It's more than just that, bro. Like, come on now. Like,
I just need to clear my mind now. It's been racing since the summertime. Now I'm holding right now, and I thought you could wait.
I think about this song, dog. It just makes me think about the bitches that slept on me, dog. Shit just be getting me angry. You see how I switch that shit up, bro? It just makes me so angry. Like, you slept on me, bitch, and now you be hitting a nigga up. Like, no.
These bitches surrounding me. United.
From the poppin'.
So let's get on with it. We could have been somebody. I told ya before the limelight stole ya. You could have been somebody. We could have been somebody.
What I'm saying though, how like it could be such a sad song, and then how it transitions into the hype, and then like
fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down with my niggas. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down with my niggas. I ride with my niggas, I die for my. Badass in reverse, $2,000 bag with no cash in your purse.
$2,000 bag with no cash in your purse. He's talking about you new slaves again. Hood rich, acting rich, but you're not rich. See, my thing is like, don't act rich if you're not rich. All right? That's why I tell you, I'm broke boy Dev. I am broke as fuck. I have no problem telling y'all, I am broke as fuck. But if I'm broke as fuck, so the niggas that's coming, what are y'all? Because y'all in a denial check, all right? Rich is more than what you think rich is, all right?
Can't afford that. Now your driver say that new Benz, you can't afford that. All that cocaine on the table, you can't snort that. That going to.
He said, oh yeah, she got you, homie. Y'all niggas don't be getting got. That's what I tell y'all. I can't imagine. Remember when they tried to tell me that? I remember somebody tried to have a conversation with me. I don't care who you are. And I'm all about the split. I'm not about the people got to spread apart. But when Tiger Woods did what he did, fine, fucked up. Oh, this is Tiger. Oh, can you please delete them? When Tiger did what he did, I agree. I am not mad. What I would tell you is that she didn't deserve half. She could have got like 20 million. I would have gave her like 10, 15 million. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money. But they sitting there saying she deserved 500 million? What the fuck did she do? She took care of the kids. Okay, here's another 5 million. She took care of the kids for another. Shit, you could have gave her 5 million for as much time as those kids were alive each year. And it still wouldn't have reached even a quarter to what half of that was. There's no way. There's no way. And guess what then? Don't get married then. That's the point. Don't get married. Be Tiger Woods. Fuck all the bitches. Period. But you're not gonna get. He deserved all that. Fuck out of here. All right. Why women deserve less. Nigga. Like, that's what I feel like. All right. Fuck out of here, bro. You see what I'm talking about, dog? Like, the ending of that song is probably what made me ultimately decide that that was the best track on the album. Like, sometimes it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. And when I preach that to you guys all the time, of like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people be saying most shit and it just don't come off as genuine or don't come off at all. Like, it just doesn't sound good in music. You can't tell me you listen to that track and how that outro just kind of leaves you there and it just leads you on. And you can't tell me not hearing that emotion coming from Kanye. Yes, he cannot sing, but he's mastered the auto-tune. He did it on 808s. All right, he's proved to you what auto-tune is supposed to actually do in terms of emotion and in music. You know, you hear Blood on the Leaves and how he just ends that. Like, and live. Like, you hear the pain, bro. And I feel like a lot of people, again, were just so caught up in the politics of the album and wasn't really listening to what this motherfucker was saying. This motherfucker is hurt. He was also talking about a lot of topics that goes on that's actually happening right now today. I'm not sitting there and saying it's to Pimp a Butterfly. I'm not saying, you know, it's Food and Liquor too. I'm just sitting here that's saying that Kanye was acknowledging that shit. And another thing too, a lot of people brought up too that I forgot to bring up when I was listening to New Slaves is Kanye has Yeezys. So he's actually taking advantage. Look, he's not taking advantage of nobody because I said it again. If you are going to buy the shoes, why not sell them? What the fuck? If you are going to sit there and buy 200 to 300 to 700, you know, Sakai's and shit, and, you know, Off-White Air Jordans and Yeezys, if you're going to sit there and buy the product, why wouldn't they sell it? I'll sell it to you too if you're going to give me motherfucking $1,000 for a pair of shoes. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, what sense does that make? As the consumer, it should be y'all job to be like, look, why are we buying these Yeezys? The same Yeezys. For what? Why are you buying it? Exactly. Oh, because they look good? No, but it's because it's a status symbol. I got Yeezys, nigga. That's what it's about. And then, like, between Guilt Trip and Send It Up, these are probably my favorite tracks on here. Wouldn't say they're the top of the album, you know, definitely from a standpoint of society, like, Send It Up and Guilt Trip, probably two of my favorite tracks on here. I will explain Guilt Trip because if you just listen,
I need to call it on. Listen on.
Hear the is it crescendo? Crescendo is when you come down quietly. Is it ascendo? Like, it's not ascendo. Shit, that don't even make sense. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all hear the like how that it just giving you this space vibe, like.
Plus all the trips to Rio, couldn't help. It's getting cold. Better bring your ski clothes.
This track also hit me too because I was feeling. Maybe it was because he was in the Leos or because I was in the trios because this nigga was dogging. Maybe that's why he couldn't find nobody. Because remember before Kanye lost his mother and then he was going through a time in his life where he didn't know if he was gonna find somebody. He didn't know where he was and he was going through it. So I understand. Like, everybody thinks about post Kanye and, you know, he's happy now, Kim Kardashian, but nobody remembers the Kanye that was in his bag and who was really sad and shit. Like, this is
right now, cause it's the time when my heart got shot down. Hit her with your making dick. I'm the new shopper.
Mr. Loverman, Shabba. Mr. Loverman, Shabba.
Baka, the one chief rocker, number one chief rocker.
This part right here, dog, I literally cry every time I hear this shit because this was such a powerful moment in music that people still don't understand. They don't understand because they were so caught up in the politics, bro. This moment right here is crazy, and I'm gonna explain to you why it was crazy. Let me go. The reason why that moment was so crazy in music, especially today, is because, first of all, when this song came out, there was no features, right? There was no features. It didn't show any features. So no one knew that, you know what I'm saying? No one knew that Chief Keef was on Hold My Liquor. No one knew that Bon Iver was on In It. No one knew that, you know, whoever was on Send It Up was on Send It Up. We didn't know that Kid Cudi was going to be on here. And you guys got to remember, I think the last time we heard from Kid Cudi was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. But at the time, you know, this is when Good Music was doing a special thing on Friday, which I still say that one of Kanye's best tracks. And My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy will be my favorite album if it included Christian Dior Denim Flow, because I feel like that is a top 10 Kanye song to date. All right? My opinion, of course. And I tell you guys this because this man Cudi and Kanye had a falling out. We were supposed to get the Kanye Kid Cudi. We were supposed to get that album. They fell out. They were having trouble. It was no more. The duo, the grand duo that built everything, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, Erase Me, all that, you know what I'm saying? Man on the Moon, that was apart now. Like, it was falling apart. So it was kind of just like, yo, what the fuck's going on? We never gonna get this shit. And then when you hear Cudi, now you can bring this in your own way. When I heard that when I first heard that, I felt like it was more of just like a personal thing. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? If you love me so much, why you let me go? Guilt trip. It's a guilt trip. Kind of talking about, you know, more of his emotions of why he can't get a girl. It's a guilt trip. But then you really hear it's Cudi talking to Kanye. It's Cudi talking to Kanye. So when you hear that, it's kind of just like, yo, this shit is sad as fuck because you hear Cudi crying out. And I'm losing my voice again. You hear Cudi crying out, and it's kind of just like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, if you love me so much, then why'd you let me go? Like, why'd you let him go? I don't know the full details on it, but why'd you let him go? If you loved him so much, why? If Cudi was supposed to be like your brother and shit, why'd you let him go? And then we follow up to the next iconic moment with Life of Pablo when they're together, and that beautiful moon, you know, like, that's crazy. We follow up with Kid See Ghost, one of the top 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Vinyl right here. 10 out of 10. And I tell y'all, this shit is crazy. Like, if that moment didn't happen, none of this shit we probably wouldn't even got a Travis Scott Kid Cudi. We probably would never got Patrick Payne Demon Slayer. All of this shit would have never happened if that probably didn't happen. That's crazy. That was a moment for me where I'm just like, yo, that is why that's one of my favorite tracks on here. And we could... Man, let me hurry up before I lose my voice, because I do gotta Send It Up, because this is my shit, bro.
Reliving the past.
There goes Shata Boy. There goes Shata Boy. Shata Boy.
Success got them jealous. Shorty's killing while I'm drilling.
Fuck this shit, man. Let's go to my favorite part right now. I don't know who that dude is. No disrespect to you, dude. But I always go to... to that motherfucking, like I said, distorted shit going around, because there's only 4 tracks like this on here. I Am God, On Sight, Send It Up, and I guess you could kind of say, I'm in it, like, but like, there's really not a lot of distortion sound that people are saying. It's only like a fourth of the album.
Can you get my friends in the club? I said, can you get my friends in the club? If not, treat your friends like my biz. Pump their ass outside till the evening end. When I go on like the leaving in. When I souls them in. Louboutin on the toes again.
She said, can you get my friends in the club? I said, can you get my biz in the club? If not, treat your friends like my Benz, park that ass outside till the evening end. When I go wrong, like to leave it in. When I wake up, I like to go again.
We can send this bitch up, it can't go down. We can send this bitch up, it can't go down.
And again, Kanye doing what Kanye does. Where the fuck does Shata Man come from?
Memories only like people do. They always remember.
Where he come from, bro? You know that shit sound like it could never time of day. Hey, is that Arthur? Or is that Magic School Bus? Hey, play. It's a wonderful time of day. Hey, or is that Gullah Gullah Island? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though, bro. But yeah, man, we get into the last track, man. Sitting Up is probably one of my favorite. I just love how Kanye was going there. He was talking his shit. Again, I felt like this whole album was just him talking his shit. He was just going in here, speaking on here. I am a god. I'm above everybody else. You can't tell me shit. Also bringing up other shit. Also showing vulnerable sides of him on Blood on the Leaves. Guilt Trip. Also showing freaky sides of him. I'm in it. Bound to, I guess you could say, also was another heartfelt track. But then you get the tracks where he's talking his shit. I am God. On Sight. Send It Up. Black Skinhead. Also, Black Skinhead, New Slaves are all tracks that kind of just where he's speaking on shit that, you know, goes on throughout the black community, goes on through black people. And then you can also say that, Hold My Liquor's probably the only track I'm kind of just like, what the fuck is that? But New Slaves. New Slaves is probably the number one track on here. Also, that kind of just speaks on like, yo, y'all need to check yourselves, look in the mirror, because it's crazy, man. It's an epidemic. It's really an epidemic. I don't want to talk about that right now, but we'll talk about it later, man. Bound to, man. Last track. I really
Rock forever 21, but just turned 30. I know I got a bad reputation. You're tired of loving when nobody alive.
Okay, maybe I was wrong when I said, but maybe he was just talking about his past on Guilt Trip. But you know what I meant by that, because I do remember Kim was in this video. But that line right there, he said, I remember a lot of that. That was the actual line that everybody used to always quote. But one good girl is worth 1,000 bitches. Do y'all agree? It's a question for y'all. Do y'all agree, for my young bloods out there, man? Do y'all agree one good girl is worth 1,000 bitches? Because I can tell you right now, boy, if you put Lolo and Jennifer Frooms together in a room, mixed with some Georgia Smith, also throwing some Jillian Nice in there, yeah, shit, I can tell you a lot of bitches that's more worth than one more. All right, like, I tell you right now. Like, shit, throw some Wolfie Cindy in there as well. Shit, that's.
She asked me what I wish for on my wish list. Have you ever asked your bitch for other bitches?
I always wanted that, man. I just had somebody just had a thing right now in Tampa, man. Dude, the club owner, Blackie just hit me up actually on the text, bro. But you know, a club owner who had, you know, went crazy. You know, him and his girl was out there doing stuff to other girls and having threesomes and shit. So that's pretty crazy. Have y'all ever asked your bitch for other bitches? Because I feel like that's a tough conversation to have, man. Because I feel like any girl, well, 90%, 95% of women out there would just get jealous, and then you'll probably get in trouble while you smashing the other chick.
Jerome's in the house, watch your mouth. Jerome's in the house, watch your mouth. Your mouth.
Alright, man, if y'all don't know who Jerome is, man, Jerome's from Martin, bro. Jerome-y, wrong, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when you listen to the slow track, you listen to it slow down, you listen to Charlie Wilson's verse when it's slowed down, it definitely, you know, it sparks a feeling in you, man. Again, you know what I'm saying? Trying to just find love out there. I know a lot of us are younger or older. Speaking for all my old heads right now that's still single, man, you kind of just, you know, just looking, man. You know, you can talk to all the Switzerland girls you want to. You can talk to all the Paris chicks, all the UK tings, +44 on the WhatsApp code, you know what I'm saying? You can talk to all the Australian chicks, Canadian chicks, Toronto. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, my Edmonton girls. Shout out to my Calgary chicks. Shout out to the Vancouver chicks, man. You know, shout out to the New York girls. Shout out to the Nebraska girls. Shout out to my Laguna girls, man. San Diego. Shout out to y'all as well, man. I'm just saying, man, it's kind of just like, you could talk to all these girls and whatnot, but at the end of the day, man, how could I forget Germany as well? But at the end of the day, man, it's really, you know, it's hard, man. You kind of get numb to all that shit, and sometimes you do, you know, find somebody to love, you know. You just, sometimes that track is really, it hits you sometimes, something different, man. But again, man, I wanted to do Yeezus. I wanted to start off with Yeezus in the throwback of Kanye videos. I just felt like it was the shortest. It was the shortest, and I felt like, you know, I will, you know, I'm probably gonna have to raise the bar to 4,000 likes, because I know the Kanye videos will get 4,000 likes when I do this discography run. You know, I just love Yeezus. I feel like Yeezus is just a disrespected album, and you know, I know a lot of people see my perspective on the album. They kind of just know that, you know, this is why he likes this, and maybe this is what I was missing. And you know, I didn't know that detail about Kid Cudi. I didn't know the detail about that. You know, like I learned something new today with I'm in It. You know, with the like I did not know that. So I think that's pretty cool, man. When you just like listen to this album and without the politics, because it's 6 years later, without all the antics, without, you know, him and I Am a God, and you get all that stuff out of your system, you can kind of just listen to the album for yourself. I think that, you know, this album just did amazing things, especially for music today, man. Definitely a lot of influence on all the mumble rap and, you know, kind of just the extorted sounds that we have today. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Def Grips, but I'm sorry to say, man, it's Kanye. Like I said, Devin Dorsey could have swung a bat, but if Barry Bonds did it, everybody's gonna worry about Barry Bonds, not Devin Dorsey, even though I did it first. So I just want to keep it like that, man. I'm really losing my voice right now. I gotta go chill with this Switzerland chick. Just want to say, man, like, yeah, man, I love music. As you guys know, man, I love music, man. I know we've been going through a lot these past couple days, you know, in America. But I just want to say, man, like, keep your head up, keep fighting. You know, it's going to get better. I feel like music is kind of just my way of getting away, you know, kind of just taking a trip away. And I feel like I have a duty, kind of, not a duty, but, you know, just, you know, I'm a way out for a lot of people. So I feel like I have a responsibility to kind of just not entertain, review, you know, just have fun, smile. I do stream still. I've been streaming a lot lately because of the whole thing, because when I'm streaming, I can kind of just chill. But yeah, man, get in the comments below, man. Let me know what you think about Yeezus, man. Let me know what's your favorite track. Let me know what's your least favorite track. For me, man, Yeezus is a 8.5 out of 10. For me, 9 out of 10 sometimes. It's just really up there, man. It's one of my favorite Kanye projects, and I definitely respect it now more that I listen to it. But that being said, man, it's been your boy Dev. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Yeah, man, y'all know how it goes. 4,000 likes, get 4,000 likes on the video, man. We'll do a top, no, not a top, but we'll do the rest of the Kanye discography. I don't know which one I'm gonna do next yet. Also, if you want to watch the full video, which I advise, man, Patreon, man. Again, you don't have to go to Patreon. It's just $3 though, man. It's $3. You get the whole video. You also get the rest of the videos. You get my Apple Music playlist, and you get my Spotify music playlist. So again, man, you don't have to, but if you want to watch the whole video, you can go ahead and do that. So that being said, man, it's been your boy Dev. Till next time, we are out. Like always, thank you for subscribing, thank you for support. And we out. Peace.